Hi everyone, welcome to this live stream, loving it. It's a beautiful day today. It's a beautiful sunny day. Sun's up there somewhere, peeking through the clouds just for the time being. I was out for a walk today and I was speaking to Tree, and Tree was sharing with me many wonderful bits of love and guidance. Tree was sharing much wisdom with me. I always find it very poignant and powerful to connect and listen to the wisdom of all things around us, right? Humans really are the only ones with ego, right? Humans really are the only ones who really have that interest in, that interest in view. Like most other beings, are in flow. Most of the beings are, just doing what is the most flowing thing for them, right? Most of them are attuned to their highest selves. You see flocks of birds and, they're all moving in harmony with one another. You see trees swaying in the wind. There's a tree right in front of me over there just swaying in the wind. Not worried about it, not judging it, not making opinions about it and stories or anything like that. It's just swaying, beautiful swaying. So I was sat beneath a tree and I just felt inspired to place my hand upon the roots. And I could feel that energy pulsating. And I was looking up through the leaves, through these beautiful green leaves, and the sun was beaming down and these rainbow lights, this rainbow frequency coming through. And the leaves were just flat like this, just like opening themselves up to the sun. And I found that really interesting. And Tree was saying, look, we receive energy from above. We receive energy from the sun. We receive energy from above. But then the roots that I was holding on to, that I was connecting with, was saying, but also we receive that energy from below. The water flows up us. So the light, the air, the light comes down and the water flows up. The earth grows up, right? And it's funny because we don't really grow side to side, do we? You don't really find many things that are growing sideways. Everything kind of tends to grow upwards, right? We get taller, trees grow higher, blades of grass point up, all reaching for that sun. But the thing that was really interesting is that Tree was saying to me, everything is always flowing. There is always energy moving, always. Everything is energy, you see, as we know. But what does that really mean? Well, energy is always finding the path of most flow, right? Now, when we walk around as humans, we walk around oftentimes in shoes, and that's okay. That's still energy, right? That's okay. But Tree was reminding me of the purpose of being connected with the earth, because our bodies are made up of that, right? Tree was reminding me of this. It's like, and Tree was showing me a straw. So I brought a straw out here, a glass straw. I brought this straw out to show what Tree was saying. Because if you put a straw in a glass of water or a glass of whatever, that energy goes up the straw, right? It's drawn up the straw. Air is bringing that up the straw, right? Air is drawing it forth. That breath of life, that cosmic consciousness, that source energy. But and this is what we're like as humans, right? This is what like a crystalline body is like. You can see everything, it's clear, right? It's clear. There is no obstruction in that energy flowing. It's even got its own pathway so that it doesn't dilute out. It can actually focus itself. That's where our individuality comes into it. That's where our masculine energy is. That's our focus, right? Our expression. But what was really interesting is that I was shown that, if there is something over the base of that straw, so say, for argument's sake, we were talking about humans and their flow, because this is the wisdom that Tree was offering, was just to help humans here in their connection. When we wear shoes, it's like having something over it, or say like a bit of paper over the bottom of the straw, energy can still flow. Energy is still flowing up and down that straw. But whatever is being drawn down isn't necessarily going into the earth. Or if it is, it's going at a much slower pace. And if you were to place that in the earth with something over the bottom of it, energy might still eventually flow up. But it'll be restricted, it'll be slower, right? It'll be slower. And so Tree was reminding us of this. It's something very, very, very simple. And this is why, when we say connect with nature, literally place your bare skin on the earth. That can be hands, that can be feet, that can be whatever. But the way that energy flows is it flows up and down, doesn't it? Gravity is seemingly pulling things down, but gravity only exists because of the resistance that is there. Right? We only feel the effects of gravity because of the resistance of our physical body, right? The denseness of our physical body of light, right? Now that's important to understand, because that light energy that is coming down then is being met by the resistance of our light. And as humans and as beings, we desire to connect, we desire that oneness, right? And we have that, really, depending on where we're focused. But when we add perception and thoughts, that's what's adding the block, right? When we add different physical aspects of things, such as, shoes, and I'm not saying be barefoot all the time, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is just each day, if you were to connect with the earth in whatever way suits you, that in its own self would allow the light that is coming down within you to not get stuck. Where did that straw go? Here it is. So if this is a channel of light, this straw, and it's blocked at the end, and this is representing you, all the light coming down that is anchoring right now in this cosmic alignment with the Sirius Gateway and everything else happening, all that light that is coming down, that is being focused through you, through the channel of the vessel, it just bounces around inside because it's blocked at the end. Okay? This is stuff that we all kind of know, right? We all kind of know, we hear it all the time. But just to put that depiction with it can be very helpful sometimes, right? So there's many other things that Tree was sharing. I asked Tree, what does he want me to call him? And he just said tree. I was like, do you want me to say what type of tree? And Tree went, no, we don't see the difference. We're all from elsewhere, but we're growing here. That consciousness that ran through Tree was just saying it doesn't matter. Different species of tree might originate from different star systems, just like we do. But our bodies are still made up of the earth. Right? But our bodies are still made up of the earth, so why differentiate? We are all earth. We are all earth, and all earth on this earth star. So I just thought it was super fun. Some lovely tidbits. Tree doesn't go dressing himself up in clothes and stuff like that, And Tree would still grow if we wrapped fabric around it, of course, right? Tree would still grow. But eventually it'll burst out, right? So take from that message what you will and see how it resonates with you. And let me know in the comments as well how you feel about the message that Tree offered. All the messages, there was a couple in there in this short video. I look forward to seeing most of you on Thursday, the 7th at 7 p.m. UK time, when Tim Wild and myself are co-hosting Activating Your Highest Atlantean Timeline. I'm so excited for it. In the meantime, there is a flash sale on, a flash sacred offering on for tomorrow for myself for a one-to-one session. Soul growth sessions. They're 75 minutes long. They are usually £144. I've put them on at £100 because I have 2 appointments left tomorrow to fill. My day just became available, and I was like, I'm offering this out in the middle of this Sirius Gateway. If you're called to it, direct message me to see if I've still got spaces. Right now, I still have the 2 later slots available, okay? Which were 7 p.m. and 8:45, I think it was. It's on the post before this video, so have a little look. If it calls to you, that's channeled guidance, quantum healing, light activation for your soul, for your higher self. Very powerful sessions. I don't offer them all the time. So if it calls to you, just private message me to get more details. Okay. So much love to you all. Enjoy the day. Enjoy being. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now. Lots of love.